while we're sailing, do you want me to tell you more stories of my family?
Why wouldn't I?
Cool. I can tell you how my grandparents met.
How's that?
So my grandma, who you can actually see for a second in the Ninja Sex Party If We Were Gay video.
Really?
Yeah, she's in there for a second. My grandma's awesome.
Oh, that's right, when it zooms out when you're the baby.
Yeah, and it actually points to her as like Danny's grandma. She's cool as shit. She's one of my best friends, actually. And her husband, my granddad, he was the fucking man. He was so cool. He was actually super instrumental in inventing the electrocardiogram.
What's a cardiogram?
That is the thing that registers electrodes attached to your body in the hospital, and it registers your heart. It's like beep, beep, beep. Yeah. He was one of the dudes that invented that shit.
Wow, man. So he is a major proponent in the iconic sound of somebody dying in a movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
It's insane. And, like, actually, when he was really sick, like, he was hooked up to that. And I was like, do you realize how crazy this is, Pop? Like, this is what you created. He's like, whatever. he was super chill and humble.
Wow.
But he was... So when he invented that, he went on, like, the Johnny Carson show and, like... a bunch of other... Johnny Carson, for those who don't know, was like the David Letterman and Jay Leno of like the 50s and the 60s and all the way up to the 80s and I think early 90s.
Johnny Carson.
Yeah, really good show. Yeah, nope, that's Ed Sullivan. Never mind. Point is, he was making this tour of like colleges so he could like discuss with other scientists and give seminars on how to work the cardiogram. And my grandma was also a scientist. She was younger though. She was like 20. And she worked with rats and stuff, and he was in her lab, like just chatting with another guy, like another scientist, and that was the 40s when like smoking was totally encouraged at all times, totally cool to smoke anywhere. So he's smoking a cigarette and hanging out, and my grandma comes up to him, and she's like, "You better not leave one ash on this table in this laboratory," and she walks away. And my granddad, like, looked at the guy next to him and was like, man, whoever gets this one is in trouble. like, she is a ball buster. And then I guess they talked more, and 2 weeks later, they were engaged.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like 28, I think, and she was 20. And they were married for like 63 years.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
Jeez, 63.
63 years beats my record by 61 and a half years. That is fucking insane.
Why does the song have to be so fucking long?
Yeah, God, it's like Inagata Davida.
It's almost as long as your grandparents' marriage.
I know. That is awesome. But yeah, isn't that crazy? They like, my family's just like passionate people.
Yeah, man.
They just fall in love and they fall hard.
Yeah, I mean, what happened?
I don't know. I'm passionate. I'm just passionate about a lot of different girls.